Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm John McMahon. Happening now, the Montpelier community is urging the U.S. Postal Service to create a new post office. The community has been without one since this summer's flooding. Our Calvin Cutler is live on State Street. And Calvin, we're almost 6 months past the floods. Why has this taken so long?
Yeah, good afternoon, John. That's the million-dollar question that state and federal leaders have been struggling to get answers to. Now, this building behind me here on State Street has sat largely mothballed since the floods ripped through Montpelier this past summer. Now, many of the buildings and businesses here in downtown have recovered, but the post office, which also houses a federal court, USDA and Small Business Administration offices, and space for our congressional delegation, has been shuttered. Now, this fall, postal workers were working out of 2 trucks parked on the Barrie-Montpelier Road, but those have since closed. Now, if you want to send a package, you'll have to go to East Montpelier, Middlesex, or Barrie, which many say is a hassle or is a barrier for those without transportation or businesses here in Montpelier that rely on the post office to ship out their products. Now, Governor Phil Scott at one point even offered up several state buildings that the Postal Service could use, but the state did not get a response. And even though many businesses have reopened here in town, leaders say that a post office is key to a vibrant working downtown. However, this conversation about the nation's smallest capital's post office comes in the context of a larger discussion of how to pay for mail delivery. Data released this fall from the Postal Service shows that they've lost $6 billion nationally just this past fiscal year. This despite a plan from U.S. Postmaster Louis DeJoy to make the postal system financially sustainable. Now, community members will be rallying here at the post office in the next 30 minutes or so to send a message to federal leaders. Now, we've reached out to both the General Services Administration and the U.S. Postal Service, but we have not yet received a response. For now, reporting live in Montpelier, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.